podcast that is actually Contrøller, and we are actually in control of everything you are hearing right now. I'm so very sorry. All right, everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Actually Control.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
Don't run away yet.
Please don't. So, please let us explain. This is going to be a weekly podcast. We're going to try to keep entertaining for everyone, hopefully.
So much entertainment.
So much entertainment.
Entertainment.
And all the content.
All the content.
Oh, the content.
It's mostly just going to be some variant of Contrøller hanging out. It might be all five of us sometimes. It might be only two of us. It might be three of us.
Steven alone in his room.
Yeah, that's the only fan.
Follow us on OnlyFans.
The Controller's only fan next.
Yep.
Legitimately, this happens every time we're done practicing from now on, so we'll see who decides to stick around or who's pissed off at what.
Yep. We'll see who's in a good mood and who wants to actually hang out with each other after we're done with rehearsal.
We made it through today.
All right, guys, I'm taking my sandwich. I'm going home.
Well, he at least got into the intro.
All right, so introductions all the way around. We'll start with this guy. Here, you. I'm pointing at you.
Hi, yeah. So, I'm Steve. I am the guitarist for Contrøller.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, I'm Steve, and I'm a habitual guitar player.
A bitch. Well, who's a bitch?
I didn't never called you a bitch, dude.
I go bullshit. No retakes.
Damn it. Well, we don't get a mulligan. We should all get a mulligan.
No mulligan on that one.
No,
So
that was good.
So then the guy next to me to my left is...
I'm Chad. I play bass.
Hi, Chad.
Hi,
Hi, Chad.
And occasionally I like to sing into the microphone, but very little.
No, he's going to do that.
Sexy, sultry voice. You hear that? Oh, yeah.
I'm just getting over
Sing
being
in the
sick, so this isn't great.
And that's
So
what
this
we
is a
like
perfect
about him.
representation of how he sounds.
He's got that sultry
Perfect.
smooth going on because he's still recovering from
Wow.
all the ick.
Let's go.
And then, to my right, I have...
This would be Chris.
No.
Oh, you did this grandiose, like...
Technically,
it
is to the right.
He's not.
This is Chris. If anybody doesn't know, this is Chris. He's our newest member.
I'm the drummer.
He's the drummer.
I sit on the throne.
Yeah,
You
he's
should
also
remember
in
that.
38 different bands. 38.
Not that throne.
Oh, okay.
But
When I
don't
take
worry.
a shit.
I'm on that
We're the
throne.
37th. We take
Okay.
priorities.
Oh, and I'm Jeff. I play keys or whatever. Okay.
Hey,
now that you've met-
no, we're not skipping over that. He plays keys.
And whatever.
He is
And-
also one of the primary vocalists in this band, as well as the resident sexy pants.
That's lies. Anyway, we're moving on. Thanks for hanging out with
No
us
retakes.
here on our podcast. It's awesome for you to join us. I'm kind of moving on because I just don't want him to talk anymore. And Chad, how's your day been, man?
Again, I'm just getting over being sick. You're lucky I showed up today.
That's awesome.
So
Hey,
so lucky.
We
Thank
all
you.
are lucky. So lucky.
Yes.
So lucky.
So we are working.
So
on,
much sarcasm.
We are working on.
You're going to get a lot of this, being honest, and I'm hoping that you're going to be okay with this. You're going to get a lot of these random little interjective sidebars
I mean,
in almost every episode
Fine, I'll
because
put my
that's
mic-
who we are.
this is the point of hanging out with Contrøller.
It is.
This is who we are. So,
I feel like holding this mic makes me more extra.
I'm gonna bring one of my boom stands. So I can just.
right?
Dude, we can grab
The
them.
lazy drummer doesn't want to
I
hold
mean,
his mic.
No, I got an
not.
actual.
Let's not right now. Steve will get mad. He's gonna punch you.
That is so much more effort than I was actually going to exert because he's all the way over there.
Yes, he has to reach across you.
There's videos going. He's not going to do it right now. Wait until later. Also, I'm just saying, it's fine.
Okay. Anyway, this is kind of who we are, and
He's
well,
violent
most of
all
the
the
time we don't get to actually show this side of us at a show because
Violent
there's
side.
way too much else going on, and we would actually love for most of our fans and most of our friends to actually be able to see this side of us, but there's usually not very many opportunities, so we figured this would be a good way to kind of introduce this side of us to everyone. Whether that's a good thing, I have no idea, and we're gonna find out.
Yeah,
quick.
we're gonna find out fast how well this goes.
Get canceled, aren't we?
Well,
Still a thing.
I mean, maybe.
well,
Cancel
Jeff,
culture still a
just
thing.
keep it up.
Or is it like the opposite of cancel culture now?
Oh,
Canceling
right.
cancel culture?
Well, but then that's like
There have
just,
been people trying to
I
cancel.
think that's the
cancel
thing
culture.
now. The cancel
So
cancel
you
culture.
cancel culture. So
Yeah.
therefore,
So
We're gonna
we
get canceled.
subscribed culture.
subscribe, hit the
Subscription
bell,
culture?
Hit the bell.
and hit the subscribe.
Hit the link down
Wait,
below.
Are we supposed to do that now? Or at the end? We're supposed to do it at the end, aren't we?
No, dude, like it's whenever we have the subscribe.
So I've
first
looked at the
podcast we don't
analytics
know.
and I've noticed like 99% of you have not subscribed yet.
Yeah, no, real
It's like
things.
64
It shouldn't be
or
subscribed, but like,
68,
please
yeah.
share. Please.
Share, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
This is a freaking train wreck. There we go.
Not really.
Well, I mean, we don't really have a topic. We're just hanging out.
You're welcome.
That's the mulligan right there.
Thank you for pulling the mic
Money.
away.
Wait,
shot.
hold on. Retake.
Oh, you wish that's going to be a retake.
No.
I'm the one editing.
No, I'll be here. There's a point
That's
in
edited.
why I'm
Freak
gonna
you.
be here. Freak you. I'm gonna be here. All right. My bad.
But
Take
yeah,
it from a 10 to a 2.
mostly we want to just be able to have an opportunity to share with you our opinions on the music industry. And,
Everybody got one.
Yep, and all the different variants of bands from cover to original to tribute, because we have a drummer who decided
all.
he wants to do everything, and we
my
also
hands
have
involved.
we also have insight into a lot of the different business ends of everything when it comes to distribution and labels and all that stuff from doing this for a whole bunch of years. So
10, almost 10. Well,
no,
maybe,
over 10, but
Okay, over 10.
no,
Over
Contrøller
10,
has been as of
These
December.
guys are old. That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
We
we're
are
very
old.
Okay, so real stuff.
11 years, by the
They
way.
keep telling me I'm the oldest. I don't buy it. Okay, look. Okay, right now, currently, from what I've been told, I am 45 years old. Okay, real.
From what you've been told.
From what I've been told.
I will
what-
say
from
there
what
was
I
one occasion
experienced,
I actually had to pull his ID out of his wallet one time because he genuinely did not believe he was as old as he actually was one year. I had to do the
That's
math and
not
prove to him
happening.
how
Okay,
old he was.
You're older than me.
Look,
I just
I
did
was
my
born
birthday.
in
I'm 43,
19
baby.
I'll be 43 next month.
Yep.
Seriously though, I was born in 77, and when you have two numbers that are the same, you're supposed to leap over them. That's the leap year thing. I don't know if that's the correct. No,
that's-
shut up. Hold on. My moment. Okay, so that's what I heard is that if it's
Hey there,
the
Chad.
same, then you
That's the
leap
strangest
over
logic
them.
I've ever heard.
There's
and
a lot
so-
stranger philosophy
and then you-
coming out of his mouth.
No, listen.
if
So
you're really
every
interested,
year that you
just
leap
wait for
over,
other
which is
episodes to
every
come down the
year,
pipe.
Oh, other
you
episodes are gonna be
subtract
great.
4
Yep.
from your current
I hope
age.
you guys enjoy.
I'm pretty good with math, and I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
But that's what it is.
'Cause
I'm
you would
glad
be-
Chris
you would be
is on
like
board
negative.
with us.
That's fair. I am a
I just know I was
fairly
born in
negative
80,
person. I
So
have
it's really
found.
easy every decade.
It's 81.
80.
Yeah.
All right, so now
Why
you
are we
all
talking
know
about our ages?
How old we are. This might all be a recut.
To show the
Yeah.
fact that we are true dads.
we're doing a recut.
veterans. We're old.
We're old.
We're veterans
Music
to this.
vets.
We're old.
So
we're all
yeah,
dads.
I've been. Let's see.
We're
I've been
all-
in bands. I'm actually the newbie here. Really.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
you're
actually
probably the
join
freshest
the music
to-
scene until 2014.
Yep.
I've been playing drums since I was like 8, but didn't really get serious about it until 2013.
And when did you start? Like you're the other one that was like.
Bob would technically be the next newest to the scene, if I'm not mistaken, but I started with my first gigging band because I was doing other bands that never really left the basement from any place, but I was in my first gigging band in 2002. So
gigging. When he says gigging,
He's an old man when it comes to this. Then
yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah,
21 years old.
My first band to be out playing shows. I think my first show was in 97.
I was going to say it's either
Oh,
96
so-
or 97, I think.
97 was my very first
Jeff was
show
like 3
in
when he
front of-
first gigged. It was
in front of a
1982.
crowd.
It was 1992.
We're not talking church
Wow.
choir recital crap here,
No,
right?
no, this is non-school.
Yeah.
So, 1992, there was this place called McGilla's in New Haven, and my like 13, 14-year-old, because I don't know how old I actually am. Don't hate me. I really don't. But I got to play there, and we played like a whole bunch of punk rock for a bunch of really drunk biker people, and they loved the crap out of us. And I ended up making money and losing my way home that night. It was fine. I eventually found myself. It's cool. Don't worry.
Well, if to make you feel a little bit better, at least on that one, you were still not the youngest member of your first band.
No, I wasn't. So
Wow,
my drummer at that time was maybe like 12 or
He was
10.
13.
No, I think he was like 12 still.
No, I'm pretty sure when I
Ricky
talked to him, he
was-
said he was 13.
if
Dear
he
God.
was, he had just turned, because
Yeah.
like literally, you might be right. It might have been like the birthday the weekend before.
Yeah, I think Ricky said he had turned 13 or
Like,
right around then,
right
but he
the,
was
like,
13
week right before
for the very first gig.
Yeah, we were a bunch of like dumb kids in a bar. And
Yeah, I think I was the oldest in the band for my first one being on stage.
Yeah, I'm the oldest in my band.
Not this band.
Not this one.
I'm not
I'm
either.
the oldest.
I'm
I'm
not
the
the
oldest.
oldest in any band that I'm in.
I'm the oldest in three of my bands. Yep. Without name dropping.
Oh yeah, we already know who the
Yeah.
other
We-
name-
we
One
can-
of them, I'm actually technically old enough to be.
Are we allowed
I'm
to-
old enough to be their dad.
Are we allowed to name drop your other
No,
bands?
no, we don't. We do that.
We
I don't like to cross-reference when I do.
Well,
this
you
stuff.
might not want to cross-reference, but occasionally we might end up.
See the comments that we
We're-
won't leave below.
Yeah, we're gonna.
What?
If you'd like to follow me
Oh my god.
and my 5 bands, no. Yeah, no, like
He has a VOD. He
when
just
I
keeps
joined
up on
when I
Facebook.
first got into the scene, I was 34, and the members of that band were like 24.
Yeah,
If you want to know the names of his bands, become our top $30 tier Patreon.
and he'll exclusively be your drummer too.
Not exclusive.
Yeah, no, I forgot.
no
No,
exclusivity.
there's no
I'm a drum
exclusivity.
whore. Remember, I'm a drum
Yep.
whore.
Yeah. He's just
For the
into
$50
hitting
tier,
stuff.
we'll discuss exclusivity.
I'm convinced that Chris is just into hitting stuff. It really doesn't matter who's involved. He's like, yeah, I just want to hit stuff. Let's go. That's his whole thing.
You said something about a basement. That's how I got into like rock music and playing a drum kit. Besides like school, a friend of mine in high school, he had graduated a year before me, and we formed a band called Stranded Down.
Mhm.
And we wrote 3 or 4 songs in my mom's basement. That's where most musicians probably
Yep.
start.
Either that or the garage.
We never played out. We did a graduation party. We had 4 originals and like 4 covers, and we did 2 sets playing the same stuff.
Hey, you got further with
got
your
free
very
food.
first than I ever got with
Yep.
my very first one from high school. That one was a bedroom band because we never even ended up landing a drummer. So,
Yeah, my
A
first
bedroom band.
my
Yeah, a
first
bedroom band.
High school band did actually pretty well. Like Strychnine, like did.
oh,
like,
yeah, I am very well aware that your first band with your 13-year-old drummer actually did
Whatever,
way better
dude,
than
we
it was
were all-
ever supposed to
Yeah,
do.
well, we were all stupid young, and like everybody thought we were way cool for I don't know why. I think it's because but real
Being a musician was more of a exclusivity. Like seriously, 30
Yeah.
years ago,
Holy
being
shit.
in a gigging band or a actual group that pulled together was a lot more exclusive. And
I mean, I guess. But
Well, it was for originals.
Yeah,
there was
right.
a plethora of cover bands going around, even more back then.
especially in our area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more back then than what there even is now.
But we were just a crappy punk band. I mean, to be real,
Yeah, but you had way too much energy because you're hopped up on pixie sticks.
that's not. Oh, okay. Retake. I wasn't
Pixie sticks.
hopped up on anything.
Pixie sticks.
Pixie sticks. Pixie sticks.
Just candy. You're
Just
a
coffee.
teenager.
Everybody's good with candy.
I ate a lot of coffee. I ate
a lot of coffee. That one's staying in. There's no retake on that.
This whole podcast could be us saying, that's staying in.
Yep.
3 minutes later, that's staying in.
Well,
No
for the
retake.
most part.
All right, scrap it. Our new podcast name, No Retakes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the train wreck.
I don't remember what I was trying to say. With that.
The reality is you were eating coffee because you're going to the truck stop.
There was like a
And there's some
whole
chewing involved
There's a whole
after a
other
certain
story.
hour.
There was like a whole other story.
There's a whole other story. Coffee and truck stops. Oh.
It just died. All right. Well,
That'll be a
if I ever come
further
back to it.
episode. I got some stories actually with the coffee
man.
and the truck stops.
Oh, I'm sure stories are just going to start unfolding after
yeah.
a while.
So there
See, this
was
is where I'm glad I'm the new member. There's like 3 stories I can even tell about me.
whatever he can tell.
And I
all
did
of
not
them-
rack myself.
So that is bull, and I
hit
will
the
share
inside of
that
my
one
thigh.
later on.
That'll
So
be a
the
later
whole
story.
point of
That's
this
a fantastic one.
this whole podcast, the whole point of this podcast is to get him to admit the things that he did when he's drinking. We are feeding
Me?
It's okay. It's fine.
No.
Oh, that's
Shh,
dangerous.
Shut up. It's fine. That's exactly what's happening. It's okay.
Jeff,
I love you.
That's the problem.
Jeff,
I forget
it's
when I'm
actually
drinking.
a double.
I have never done anything that's incriminating ever.
No, never. But yeah,
That's almost the truth.
but yeah, my very first band, we ended up using Fruity Loops and acid to program any drums we had because we couldn't find a drummer.
Can you say acid?
That was an actual
Sony's
program at
acid.
that.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sony's acid.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
Yeah, we
Fruit
used-
Loops and acid. I was Pixie Sticks. Okay, I was,
Yep.
I was,
No,
I was somewhere else.
For subcontext, there was a program all the way back in the day
We were
called
eating-
Acid.
We
that
were
was much
eating
like
acid and Fruit Loops, baby.
Is it like LimeWire though,
Steve
or it
just-
just fucks?
No, it was a lot like Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops, not to be confused with the cereal Fruit
Jeff?
Loops.
I think we used Fruity Loops.
Retake.
You can actually just mute his channel, can you?
That's
Oh,
messed
yeah,
up.
I-
That's messed up.
He's like editing and mute channel 3.
don't mute me.
And
That's
unmute channel
messed
3.
up. Why
Yep.
would you mute me? You guys are jerks.
Oh, what? There's a volume knob exclusively
That's
for his
messed
mic.
up. Why would
Huh.
you mute me?
So-
You guys are jerks.
But yeah, there was never a chance of us finding a drummer, so we ended up, it was me and another guitarist. We did some vocals, and we just programmed all the drums, and we did like 2 original songs that we recorded ourselves that
This is in
never
the
saw the
bedroom,
light
right?
of day.
This is in your bedroom.
Yeah. And if we want to talk about some bedroom recordings, Jeff
Oh,
over here.
wait. This has to be PG.
Oh yes, it is.
Bedroom recordings?
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
some bedroom recordings.
What do you
Not
got?
the
What do
ones.
you got,
Not the
Not
ones
those.
with him.
Those are
He's
Chad's
talking about-
bedroom
I was going to
recordings.
say, are we getting to the not safe for work section?
Nope, that's
yeah.
that's the controller after dark.
We hit the red light
Patreon
district
members
yet?
can buy this for $30. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the controller after dark podcast. But the other
Ooh.
Doesn't exist. It will never exist.
How many different podcast titles can we come up with
oh, we can come
before
up
the
with
end of
so
our
many.
first podcast?
But we're never
very
going to
much,
release
yes. Thank
any
you very
episodes through any of those other names. I'm just going to register all the other names
Yeah, they're all going to be registered
with no episodes.
No episodes on them
Butt
whatsoever.
pillow. What was it?
No, ass pillow flip.
Ass
Ass pillow
pillow.
flip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
ass
ass.
pillow flip.
Yep.
Yeah. That was something. That
No, was it ass pillow flip or ass flip pillow?
I don't know.
Ass flip. Ass
I,
pillow flip.
I'm not
Ass
sure I
pillow
was
flip.
100% there.
I was the one, dude. I was the one on 90 minutes of sleep.
Dude, no, you
And
were on
drunk.
more than 90 minutes of sleep.
Drunk.
You were drunk
Not
off your
drunk.
ass and 90
And
minutes
90
of
minutes of
sleep.
sleep.
And
In 48 hours.
Just mildly tipsy.
tour can be fun sometimes. We'll get into that in a later episode. But
It's not my fault.
no, that one actually isn't Jeff's fault. That one was the fault of a bright blue fishbowl drink
Hey.
from Applebee's.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I think that was.
I needed a little liquid courage. No, I was like, this shit, this is my night. Because I knew we had the next day off.
Retake.
No, they can just edit it. Beep.
No, you gotta say it without the F.
Fuck this shit.
Jeff, you did that to yourself. I gotta keep that one in now.
Retake.
Another thing for everyone listening to this to keep in mind, we are planning to launch a Patreon where we're going to do an exclusive video version of this podcast. And at some point, there is also going to be an exclusive video that comes out with all of these retake cuts that are not making it into the episode.
You're going to get the unedited.
You're going to get just a reel of all of the retake cuts.
That's with the F.
Yeah,
with the F.
the F.
With the F.
It's not my fault.
Don't worry, all of the ucks are going to have the F.
But I was joking about the $30 tier thing.
Yeah, we started
Maybe.
25.
We're
We started
starting
25.
at 59.
I thought it was 69.
No, we don't.
Nice.
We want to leave them on 10. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. But to pull it back a little bit,
I don't even know where to
so
begin.
Jeff's bedroom recordings, one of the
You know, when you put it that way, all right. Hold on.
No, I was
When
trying to
you
point
put
that
it
out.
that way, when he's like, "Yo, I go to your house and we hang out in your bedroom and we record some music," does not mean what you think it does. Okay, that is not what is happening.
That's awesome. I love it.
What, recording music is not what's happening, or
No, we're just.
so
that's what you said.
so Jeff's
Coming
bedroom
over to my house
recordings.
and being in my bedroom recording music. That is not what's happening.
No.
not happening.
So Jeff's bedroom recordings, to make it even a little more awkward, always happened at his parents' house while they were still home. So
your
Shut the
story's
heck
not getting
up.
any more innocent.
Retake.
You know that, right?
Huh?
Your story's not getting any more innocent.
Oh, I
To
didn't
make it
intend
more
for it to
awkward, his
be. It's
parents were
Jeff's
home.
responsibility to keep it innocent.
Okay, so-
I'm just simply stating that there's recordings that happened.
So back when I was just.
A wee little lad of 23.
You don't remember
Shut up. That's messed up, dude.
You-
I remember all kinds of things.
how old you were?
No, but I remember other things.
That's what I meant. You don't remember how old you were.
That's messed up. All right, so I had a really crappy computer, and
It was.
Well, 'cause it had
anybody
acid.
remember the Gateway computers with the cow logo on
the
it?
cow box computer. So literally,
You don't remember those? They were
Oh my
along
God.
with the iMac, like the colored
dude. And when I
iMac
would record a
computers. You had
track,
the Gateway computer that came in like a big
I was
cow
poor. We
printed.
didn't have a
Dude,
computer.
that's the day before Dell.
Well,
I had
so
a
was
brother,
I, but I saw
I
all the
had a brother
commercials.
word processor. That was my computer.
Yeah, I never had a Gateway computer, but all the damn commercials kept going with all the cow box.
so I had a
logos.
cow box computer,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
every
Nice.
time that we would record, I would have to shut down and restart because it literally had just enough to roll.
And
Like Ethernet really wasn't a thing that was happening yet.
oh no, we were still
No,
full
still
dial-up
on
and DSL.
dial-up?
We were at like AOL free disc for the internet.
I didn't even own a computer until I was like 18.
This was before Napster
17.
was a thing.
97, 98 was when we first got my family.
This was
I was already a senior at that point. It's like,
Right.
This is actually before Napster was a thing. I used to still
What's
have
Napster?
to.
No, I'm just
Don't lie to me. You know,
I'm not
Lars
that young.
taught you what that is.
no. Who?
That's
Sorry,
messed up.
dude.
But
Sorry, dude.
but the biggest thing that not only went with that computer that was funny about the age and the capability of it was the fact that this is well before there was any type of normal preamps or interfaces that you could do, so you couldn't really just plug a normal microphone into this.
Oh, no.
So our microphone was the actual one that came with the Gateway computer.
Oh.
Along, hey, wait, along the pop filter was a tissue box with a laundry sheet.
All right, no,
on
okay.
it with it
That's-
cut.
It
through.
wasn't.
That's
It
creative.
wasn't
It's like,
a laundry.
That's
Here's the thing.
creative, though.
Here's the thing.
to be fair,
to be fair.
Actually,
It wasn't a laundry
we have
sheet.
to put that in at like every podcast.
oh, we will.
That
Okay,
has to be
so
everyone.
to be fair,
to be fair,
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
here's the thing.
Actually,
Actually, it was not a laundry sheet. What happened was.
what happened was
What had happened was.
It sure smelt like one.
Well, okay. So we had a paper towel layer, a laundry sheet layer, and then we had what was like a foam layer underneath all of it.
I don't remember any of that. I just remember the laundry sheet.
Now, the foam layer was like the
you know,
super
for
thin.
some MacGyver
stuff.
recording studio, that's actually kind of genius.
It's not. I was just. I needed to stop. Like, don't give me credit.
So here's the question: where are said recordings? Where are all these recordings?
There's a lot of them that are just not going to see the light of day. All of my first stuff
on my computer, and I probably won't show a bunch of people because there's like okay, when I was like 12 years old, I was
$300 tier on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yo, this is
that'll get all the catalog.
Subscriber,
you want to hear me be a rapper?
Seriously?
Do you really want to hear me be a rapper? No, you don't. Nobody.
Do you want to hear me be a drummer? I mean, come on.
Yes.
Always.
Hey, Jeff. He just threw out an idea, though. I'm pretty sure for a $300 a month $300 a month tier on Patreon.
Like $600 because I don't want to drop.
Okay, $600 a month.
$600 tier. You
don't want it. You don't want it.
You don't want Jeff's bedroom recordings for $600.
Like, there's gonna be like you're gonna grab it and be like, why? I feel like I just wasted all my money.
Und Shyster?
Video. Unscheister video. Alright, look. Okay, so we had this a great idea.
It really was. We just never executed it.
Great idea way back in the day to scream Unscheister, which means in German, it's shit. Video. And just take pictures of an empty toilet bowl flushing and laughing at the
hysterically
screen. Insanely.
I mean, how old were you again?
Oh, we were in our 20s.
Yeah. Yeah, that explains a whole hell of a lot.
What? 26, 27?
Oh, I was sober at the time.
I wasn't. I mean, I might have been.
Oh, no, we were sober at that time when we were talking about actually doing it.
Probably wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Not at this point.
No, actually, truly, no, actually, there is one way to figure it out. I just need to talk to your mom.
Okay, so straight up.
Bringing the big guns.
Oh yeah,
I love my mom to death. I love my mom to death. But if she offers you food and you come into my house, you will eat it.
Just eat it.
You will eat it because it is.
Everybody.
It is. All right. My mom is South Asian. All right, and if she cooks food for you and you don't at least try a bite, a rude bastard.
And here's the thing.
Rude jerkhole. You're just a rude jerk.
Now the retake is just him saying rude.
Rude.
It might
retake.
Did you say gerbil? Is that where you landed? Was gerbil?
No. Okay, Chris.
Rude. A dwarf gerbil, nonetheless.
A rude what?
I thought you said gerbil. What did you say? That's why it didn't make sense to me.
I think it was jerk hole.
Jerk hole?
Yeah, jerk hole.
Gerbil, jerk hole, one of the same.
I mean,
sometimes a
depends on
gerbil
what you're doing with
plays
it.
around another type of hole.
Okay. Edit.
Right, so,
nope, stated.
Roar.
That whole segment might need to be a retake. I don't even know what to say there. Jeez.
Nope, no retake on that one. No F-bomb was dropped. There is no F to the uck.
F to the uck.
There's no F to the uck.
F to the uck, man.
There's no F to the uck. We're fine. No retake needed. But yes, we were at. Well, he had invited me over to kind of tie up the whole idea of why his mom scares me.
He is going to like completely skip some stuff. Okay, so
No,
he
I'm
had
not.
just
Why does Jeff's mom scare Steve?
Okay, wait, hold on. There's 3 different levels. Actually, my whole family scares him.
No.
Whole
Your dad and me. No, your dad and me are fine.
Figures he picks the white guy. Anyway.
That should probably be.
Oh, retake. Figures he picks the Caucasian guy. Is that better?
Speaking of cancel culture.
Anyway.
Subscribe now. Ring the bell.
So, one time through, he had just come over and eaten, like, what was it?
I stopped on my way because I was hungry. I went through Burger King, grabbed a quarter-pounder meal. Because if I'm hungry, I'm not expecting...
First of all, you don't get a quarter pounder at Burger King.
There's a
whatever. Whopper thing.
Don't tell
So your story already has holes.
He's a liar. Anyway, so he shows up. Right, and my mom takes a look at him. And at this time, all right...
I was poor. I was drinking a lot.
Steven is a very skinny person.
There
seen
was
pictures.
a time.
I've seen
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
There was a
And so my
time.
mom looks him up and down, and she's like, oh
I was
my
2, but it was
goodness.
called high school.
Well,
Yeah.
no, she looks him up and down, and she's like, oh my goodness. She was like, hey,
No.
Steve, is he hungry? And I'm like, I don't know. And he said, no, I just got Burger King. And she looked at him, and she's like, dude, I don't believe it. So she just cooked him a couple of boxes of macaroni.
A couple of boxes.
A couple of boxes of macaroni to
of
make
Kraft
sure you were
macaroni and
Hey.
cheese. I
Hey,
had
that's a
just
staple.
finished-
good.
I had just finished the Whopper meal.
just before he got there. I didn't know that. I couldn't tell her if
I
he
had
was
just
lying or
finished a
not.
Whopper meal
I don't know if
and
he's
was
lying.
forced
I'm not him.
to
If he
consume
decides to lie, that's of his own
2
volition.
boxes of macaroni and cheese before I was allowed to get it from the table because she sat at the table with me and stared at me the whole time.
Well, you could have gotten up.
No,
and just chose
no,
to, like, get judged.
I will throw doubt on the fact that he could have gotten up from that
I mean,
situation.
he could
I
have
have
just dealt
not
with the
met said
stink eye.
mother or
Stink
or-
eye?
never
You
met her
mean
either,
swollen eye?
No, I mean, like, honestly, I know she throws around like
This
the-
is like, hold on, we
eye
need
of
to
death.
change the subject. This is like PTSD for him. Look at him.
Look,
I think he's
This
going
is
into
seriously.
sleds.
He's gonna hyperventilate.
No, look, I got more because
No, we need to change this. He's gonna like.
no,
It was
he
scary.
came
Look at
over-
him. Look at him.
From the
He
sounds
came
of the
over
story,
one time and had
I'd
my
be
kid
afraid.
over,
Would you
and he had just
imagine
got a
eating a full
piercing.
Whopper meal, like a medium,
Yeah,
Like,
and then being forced
so
to eat
anxious
2
about it.
boxes?
dude, I can't even
He's
finish
traumatized.
one
He's-
box.
he's afraid. That
Imagine
my mom will
eating
hear
2
this.
boxes, and at this
And
point in
then
time, I was
she'll
barely eating because I was
end
poor
up-
and I was
So,
just drinking a lot.
Steve, how many
What?
boxes of macaroni do you have?
Fuck.
Are there any upstairs?
F to the uck.
Retake.
I feel like that's like not allowed in your house anymore.
Oh no, shells and cheese. Shells and cheese are permitted.
That sounds like my oldest. He got sick of macaroni. So
Yeah,
it's always
You got to
shells.
get onto the fancier stuff.
Yeah, I
That's
can't do
fair.
the powdered stuff
See?
anymore. There's
He's traumatized. See, he's traumatized.
There's a little bit of trauma
He's
on
traumatized.
his
Are-
box.
are-
He
Is it
can't
because
have
of my
macaroni
mom?
anymore.
Or was it because of my kid when you got your lip pierced? So okay, he walks over to my house with a new piercing, and
I don't
he
walk
leans
over.
down.
I walk in. You lived in the middle
No,
of nowhere.
he
at that
walked
point.
over. His ass, like his car had been taken over by birds and run off to Michigan, someplace where people were fucking selling it for drugs. Anyway, he showed up at my house regardless of how he got there. And my
Steve lived
son,
a much more exciting life than he remembers.
Apparently.
my son's
Hold on.
chilling there, and he
Hold on.
looks up and he sees this
Camera check?
shiny piece
No, I know
of
the
metal
camera stopped.
sticking out of his face, and he's like, "What that?" And he grabs it and just yanks it. Steve was like literally 10 minutes past his piercing on his lip, and my kid is just ripping at it. It was great.
Ugh.
It wasn't great. It was horrible, but it was.
You thought it was
scary.
great.
I mean, I couldn't help but laugh because it was innocent as shit. But he was like, "Ah!" I have.
Speaking of food. Speaking of food.
Oh yeah, dude. M is doing the
What's
same.
going on?
M.
I have no idea.
She's not gonna cook for us, dude. We're Lost Boys. Remember? She's the winner.
What do you mean? She cooks for you guys all the freaking time.
It's different. It's different. It's different.
It's probably a grilled cheese getting made right now.
It's probably Zane.
Yeah, it's probably-
Yeah, my kid's getting the grilled cheese. We're just no.
So another something I was hoping with this podcast is if you guys have any questions at all or have any
Or even just topics you want us to talk about.
yeah, just go ahead and throw them in the comments of whatever video you're watching. If you're checking us out on Facebook or on YouTube, on Spotify or on any of the rock radio stations, just feel free to comment and let us know.
Look at you balancing things.
What?
Whoa.
Chris is a freaking Chris is a freaking magician. He's an F to the uck magician.
I don't want to hold this.
Yeah, and here, just hold it
Actually,
like
this ain't
this.
that bad.
Yeah.
Chris is an F to the ucky
you hear that?
musician.
Dude, was that
And
your back?
magician.
Here, stand up again.
That was my knees. That was my knees. That was my knees. What?
Do it again.
I can't just.
Let's show our age here. Let's get our
Whatever,
knees
dude.
popping as we stand.
Mine don't do that. What the shit, dude? You're old.
Jeff.
I mean, mine don't do
I
that.
use my
What the
knees
heck,
way more than
man?
you do back there.
yeah, he's on his knees a lot more.
Oh.
What the heck,
And this is
man?
when your drummer walks right into it, and you're like, ha ha.
What the heck?
Why did I sign up for this again?
Oh, you know why you did.
No, I don't.
Because
This was after 3 years of begging. That's what it was.
Because I asked nicely.
Oh my goodness.
Chad was in my DMs. He slid right in.
I was slid right in those DMs.
Oh, he slid in with a little more than a little bit of KY.
He wanted to.
So tonight's episode was brought to you by the letter F, the number 12.
Because we had to take
the
it off
word
the
uck.
We need a color. What color was it brought to us by?
Yours is the most prevalent. We're going to go with orange on this episode.
That's messed up, dude. What about?
No, yours is literally just staring at the camera.
I've been covering mine most of the time anyways.
Oh, okay. So orange is this. This is orange. Wait. Orange. Wait.
Orange.
It doesn't matter. Just get into it.
He wants a phallic gif.
Ready?
Now he's going to grab a clip of this video and make a good gif out of it.
It's just gonna be
Aw.
ready. That's all it's gonna be.
Ready? Oh.
We'll never get to orange. We're
Now
like,
y'all know why I'm behind the drums and not out front.
Yeah.
we would be more interesting if our singer was here, but he unfortunately worked really hard this last evening, so he wasn't able to join us. But you'll be seeing him soon, and he's more interesting than all of us combined. That's why we play instruments.
Sometimes. I don't know. Chad is pretty freaking interesting.
I'm okay.
I don't consider drums an instrument.
What do you consider them?
Oh, that's a whole
Okay,
topic right
we're
there.
going to stop this episode. If you are interested in considering subscribing to our Patreon,
What?
you're going to get a
Wait,
chance to...
no.
No. You hold on to that one.
This is a whole
Hold on
topic.
to that one. So we're going to release this very first episode on video for everybody to see. If you're interested in considering seeing more video versions of this podcast in the future, we will have that as one of our tier levels on our Patreon we're about to release here soon. If not, that's perfectly fine. We're going to be releasing an audio-only version of this through Spotify and Apple and all those other ones and everything like that. But we would really appreciate if you would consider subscribing to the Patreon here in the near future.
So
This is
the
Steve
part-
saying he's done. He's
Yeah.
like,
So
he's like,
no, I want...
It's the part where we're supposed to rush the camera. Here we go.
Dude, you almost broke my table. There's no board support in
Candle.
the middle of that.
It's a good thing that I'm short and small.
yeah, he's not gearing his keyboard.
This is true.
All right. On that note, thank you for checking us out.
We're going to buy
Hopefully you'll be
restraints
around for the
time.
next episode.
Love you.
Thank you for listening to Actually Controller. If you liked what you heard, please consider following us on all our socials. You can easily find us on all the different platforms by going to linktree/controller33 or scan the QR code if you are watching the video version of this episode. Thank you.